So Luke, in your most previous employment, you were a real driver of change. Step me through some of the projects that you worked on.
So one of the things that I've just recently completed was the sale of a public owned utility to the private sector. And one of the first major business decisions that private sector made was to close half the business. So not only was I leading the transformation of the employees from a government owned entity into the private sector, we're also then closing a major asset and going through the complete restructuring and leading that process and creating efficient outcomes for what was left of the business. And working with the staff in a consultative fashion, doing interest-based bargaining to understand what was going on, where they were coming from, and working through issues and interests, and also then running a major redundancy program. So we weren't able to run forced redundancies, we had to run a voluntary redundancy program, and we used the knowledge of the employees' superannuation schemes to actually drive the timing of that. And what happened over the long run was that we were able to reduce the staff by over a third. We then negotiated a new enterprise agreement with them, and I led the negotiations on that to make sure that the pay increases were aligned to the private sector outcomes, that we included forced redundancy provisions into the enterprise agreement, that we actually had a process to remove classification boundaries and therefore increase productivity over the long run. And this was all completed over an 18-month period of time. And in the end of that, what we ended up with was a business that we didn't increase, we had no industrial stoppages or actions, and we did it without increasing harms. There was no increase in workplace injuries or incidences or sick leave. It was a really, really great outcome and a really good initiative that I led within the business, which I'm very proud of.